CBS News contributor Nicholas Thompson is editor-in-chief of Wired. He talked with Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg yesterday about the social media giant's privacy problem and how he plans to solve it. Nick joins us at the table. I'm very curious about the interview, but first I want to know how you got it, especially after this cover. Can we get a tight shot of this? Here's your latest cover of Wired magazine showing him bloodied and bruised. I would think that you would be the last people he would reach out to, and he did. He very rarely does interviews, but how did you get it?
I think he thought that story was tough but fair. I don't know the internal conversations they had. All I know is that yesterday I got a note from Facebook saying we might have an executive available for you. And then in the afternoon they said, can you blue jeans in to talk with Zuckerberg in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes. So after talking to him, did you think his mea culpa was enough?
I thought his mea culpa was strong, and I thought it was the right thing to do. Who knows whether they've done enough to undo the damage? And then there's the larger question of whether structurally Facebook can be changed in such a way that this doesn't happen again.
Nick, one of the things that he said in your interview that struck me is he said, I think the feedback that we've gotten from our community is that privacy and having data locked down is more important than maybe having more data and different kinds of experiences. Yeah. Why did he have to learn that from the community, that people valued privacy over the neat little things you could do on Facebook?
Well, it is a complicated trade-off, right? If you prioritize portability, Facebook kind of works better, right? You can build more features, you can build better apps. It's very easy to use. If you prioritize privacy, there's much lower risk and much lower downside. The country hasn't really prioritized privacy over the last 10 years. It turns out the privacy line that America doesn't like to cross is when your data is used in politics.
Do you get the sense they were caught off guard by this?
Oh my God, they were caught off guard in all kinds of ways. So one, they were caught off guard by the story, right? This pops up in 2015. They thought it had gone away. They thought this was the last they were going to hear about Cambridge Analytica's misuse of Facebook data. Then they learned about it from the Times, the Guardian, the Observer, and they were caught off guard by how the public responded, right? The story kind of came out on Friday night, Saturday morning. Over the weekend, I think they thought it would be bad but pass, and it was only on Monday and Tuesday when they realized it was the disaster of disasters.
If you were to take him at his word, though, their biggest mistake was that they were naive, right? They thought that that data had been deleted. It really is hard to square that with the shrewd business behemoth that they are, though.
Yeah, that is a clear mistake, right? So Zuckerberg admitted to two mistakes in our conversation. One, the specific one. When they learned about it in 2015, they should have run a forensic audit. Instead, they asked for legal certification, which is basically like, hey, did you guys delete it? Yeah, we deleted it. We'll
Took them at their word, right.
They should have gone and investigated and looked at all the computers. The second mistake was what John just mentioned, which is the prioritization of portability over privacy.
All right, Nick, we'll have a lot more of this to come. Thanks.